go, aka Patters. We have the Hook, the Marvels, Binary. Yeah, let's talk. What is it? People, I'm still sick. AKAPAD here. AKAPAD69, stay with me. No, through helicopter filled, if you don't hear the helicopters, Philadelphia, PA, Europe, and the vast multiverse as your eclectic one. People coming to you from Philly. Come on, you gotta love it. I mean, gotta love it so much. You got the Philly Fanatic hat. Guys, it dropped. It happened. We all knew it was coming. We spoke about it on this channel. We predicted it. But sometimes when the predictions come true, they don't feel good. Because that means your doom and gloom, your horrible outlook, your Nostradamus level prediction, or just reading the tea leaves, and just kind of understanding the current, connecting the dots, being eclectic. When you're proven correct with some of these issues, like the MODOK in Quantumania, like Kang being an absolute failure of a villain, because Kang is a failure of a villain on premise alone. We know this because he never really, outside of Avengers Forever, Kang never had a comic book, anything that popped. There's a reason for that. And people, the Marvels, end credit. Yeah, Kelsey Grammer, the Beast. The Beast is some CGI stupidity. People, Kelsey Grammer has a perfect face. Blue makeup on, hair. You have your Beast. It's perfect. He has the perfect voice. Just make him Beast. But then you want to add that punch. We need a second X-Men. And this is the Marvel's post-credit scene. Monica Rambeau wakes up in her bed. She also wakes up in the room that literally looks like it's from X-Men 1. Why? No idea. But she wakes up in X-Men 1's hospital room. And, we have a little character walking around talking to her. And it gets revealed. Who's that character? Oh, it's the Beast. Second reveal. Who's that second character? Here we go. This is it. X-Men. The X-Men now are going to be with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What are we doing? What are we doing? And then, your mind races. Your mind races. And you go through all of the characters yet to be seen from the X-Men archives. I mean, there's some great ones, everyone. There's some absolutely great ones. And there's ones I can use like a movie update. But you go through the entire archive and you bring us a binary. Never moved the needle, never in demand. Used in the book as like a backup to Jean Grey when they couldn't use Jean Grey, or maybe the Phoenix or something. People, no one ever cared about Binary. Binaries maybe had 2 action figures. I don't think Binaries even had a statue, okay? 0 merchandise for Binary. And they put that character, and they used that end credit sequence to push, $200-300 million movie? The hopes of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the hopes of your and mine time investment, the time that we put into those 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, phases 1, 2, and 3, going all the way through Endgame, that time and that passion and that love that we put into following it all, watching all the speculation videos, getting obsessed with it. It all comes down to this one end credit sequence, because it's been 7-8 years since Disney had the rights to X-Men. Since they had the rights to do whatever they wanted with the X-Men. And what do? Miss Marvel, Season 1, we get some weird X-Men reference and some X-Men music. And then in Multiverse of Madness, we get a Professor Xavier or something that dies. And then here, now this. In 3 years, in 7 years, we get 3 scenes. And it's all nothing. It's all meaningless. It doesn't even feel good. People, they could have put Deadpool in that scene. They could have put another Wolverine. They could have put a real Gambit. Even though I do like the Gambit from Origins. But people, there's so many other characters that could be in that scene for Monica Rambeau to wake up to. How about a Storm? How about a Storm and the Black Panther? There are so many options. There's threads, there's relationships, and there's marriages that they could have teased in that sequence. And what they gave us is a iteration of yet another character that is, number one, confusing, and number two, we don't care about, and number three, I guess it's three, right? The character has never stood the test of time. Binary is like G-level anything when it comes to the Marvel Universe spectrum, the sphere of it all. This is a pathetic choice. Kevin Feige never was in control. Kevin Feige got lucky because the Marvel Cinematic Universe was built on the backs of actual true filmmakers, and they later changed that policy and never really had anything in place to test and to see and to harness what the people actually wanted. They will talk about having a feedback loop, and Kevin Feige watches everything and makes decisions. People, he never did. It's easy to make little decisions when you have great filmmakers, even like the Russo brothers, giving you something like Winter Soldier, or James Gunn in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's easy to make decisions against those movies because those guys are so good. Everything that they're giving you is good. It's easy to make decisions. If you're such a mastermind of decisions, where are your decisions around when things get bad? And that is how things crumble. People, this is how sports teams crumble. Because when you're winning, everyone's a genius. And when you're losing, the best GMs, the best coaches, the best owners know how to restructure teams and rebuild teams rapidly. Binary. Fucking binary.